Callie, and I'm back with another layout. And today I'm lifting this gorgeous layout by Moira O'Reilly. I will go, at the end of this, you'll see that layout again, so you can check it out. And so I had seen this, and I told Moira I wanted to lift it using a really busy background paper, which is what I'm going to do today. So I have this scrap of green polka dot paper. I'm not sure who makes it. I know it was a Christmas collection, but I just have a scrap of it left, so I can't tell you who it is. And I decided to tear the edge of that because there is quite a bit of tearing on Moira's layout in little pieces that really make the photo mat up. So I'm just playing around here to get that photo straightened. And these are professional photographs taken of my stepson and his wife and my 4 grandkids. So then I also kind of put down some pieces I thought I wanted to use. And then 2 of those pieces are those flare badges as well too, because this is going to be a red, green, black, and white layout. So kind of a fun twist on Christmas with all that black and white added. And it's cool because they're wearing all that black and red plaid. So it's perfect for this. So I'm cutting some strips of paper, and those are 1.25 inches wide, in case you wanted to know what I'm actually how I'm actually cutting them. And I'm thinking I'm going to use 3 of them. So the background paper there is Cartabella Christmas Delivery. It's the Christmas plaid. The green polka dot paper, like I said, is miscellaneous scrap. The green on the left there with the leaves is Echo Park A Cozy Christmas, and that's the joyful floral. That floral paper, black floral paper there is Echo Park, the white floral paper that I just added is Echo Park A Cozy Christmas, and it's a snowflakes paper. Then I have that small red plaid there next, which is Photoplay, the Solids Plus, and it's the Reds Plus. And then I have the black floral, which is Echo Park A Cozy Christmas journaling cards. So that's what all of those are. And I'm just cutting them into banners, just varying the lengths of them. I added that white kind of botanical floral paper because the layout was feeling pretty dark to me, and I thought I needed some brightness there. Plus, the strips didn't feel wide enough, so I added them in to do that. So I'm just inking now with my Memento Dewdrop in gray flannel, and I'm going to ink everything. Most everything here is from the Cozy Christmas collection, or will be, but I do have 2 other manufacturers in there as well, so I thought I'd get that added in here. Now, I think if I remember correctly, Moira used, it's a picture of her and her parents actually, which was really sweet, but she used a smaller photo than what I'm going to use. So I'm going to have to vary some things, and I'll tell you where I do that. In the meantime, I decided that green needed something else to lighten it up, and I have an old scrap of Lily Bee, and I believe that was the Christmas Cheer collection. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. But this is like, oh gosh, probably 6 or 7 years old, so you won't be able to get it anymore. But for those of you who remember Lily Bee, it was an awesome company, and I do miss them. That kind of a fun vintage, but not vintagey basic as basic gray was. Still had pretty clear colors, but had almost a farmhouse feel to them as well too, which right now would be very on trend. They were ahead of their time. So see what I mean there? I thought I needed 1 more strip of paper just to go more of the width of the photo there. And I'm just barely overlapping these strips. I'm not overlapping that far. I guess I just kind of cut them different lengths and let them kind of go at that. Then I decide, I think I need 1 more strip that even the 4 were not enough. So I'm adding in this green plaid from Echo Park A Cozy Christmas, and that's the stockings paper. So speaking of Christmas, you are going to see quite a few Christmas videos come up. I'm working on scrapbooking these professional photos that my stepkids had taken So yeah, and these were for their Christmas cards. Obviously, you can see a tree behind them and all that. And they did it with, their photographer did it with a darling little camper in the background. They're so cute. Okay. So like I said, Moira's layout was the photo was a little bit smaller. So she had a cluster more towards the top right there. I'm going to bring mine down a little bit because my photo is so much wider. And I'm not using every piece there, but I'm using scraps of all of them. And then I'm going to add a flare to the top left and then also the bottom right to start my clusters there. I did add a die cut that says sending you a Christmas cheer, since these are their Christmas card photos. And now I'm just working with the ephemera die cut pack here, and that is from A Cozy Christmas. And now I found this joyful die cut. I really like the way that looks, so I'll add that in. And then I also found a snowflake for the bottom right, because Moira did have a lot of circles tucked around her photograph. And I just didn't think that it would work as well because I've got such a busy pattern in the background. Moira's background was more of a, her background was really mixed media. So there's a difference there. So I had to make a few choices because it would have been too much if I had done more pattern circles on top of all of this pattern already. So for some people, this is probably way too much pattern even as it is. I love it. I love how it represents most of the colors, and that it represents a collection really, really well. So now I'm just trying to line it up so that green is on the edge, kind of trying to figure out where that's going to be. And I've never done anything like this, like where I've done the banners and then put all the scraps on another spot in the layout, but I think it works really well because the photo is justified a little bit to the left, and then I'm going to get a diagonal of clusters from the top left of the photo to the bottom right there with all of those papers. So I think that that's why this works so well. Otherwise, I don't know if, that it would have looked weird. The other thing you could do too is you could probably take like a strip all the way from top to bottom here, and that probably would also be successful. Or maybe a couple strips. Didn't play with that though. But I absolutely love the way this looks and want to add this into my own book at some point, or a version of this at some point. So then I'm going to get those Felicity Jane flare down, and that's the end of that pack. Then I'm adding these My Mind's Eye puffy circles, the Oh What Fun puffy circles from 2017. You can't get them, but again, to get another round element in here. And then coming up here, you see Moira's layout again and how mine differs. And then there's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.